This part of the video right here is completely unscripted. Everything after this is scripted, written out, planned ahead. Everything is where it should be and how it should be kept. In this video, I go over all 14 Dragon Priest and 13 masks. I have that the wrong way. All 14 masks and the 13 Dragon Priest. How to find them, where to collect them at, the lore if they have any, the location they're at, the entirety of that location, of how to collect all the most important stuff in there. Everything in Skyrim, everything in Solstheim, everything. In the description, I'll have timestamps for time. In the pinned comment as well, I'm going to have timestamps for each Dragon Priest, so if you want to go there and see exactly what you need to do that, you'll be able to do that. I put a lot of time into this video, and I hope it's useful to at least one person out there, and if it is, a like would be greatly appreciated. The subscription would be even better, to be honest. I wasn't going to plan this ahead, but I thought, let's just do a quick little unscripted thing so I can export and get it ready to be released with the other ones. It is 2 in the morning, I'm very tired, and I would like to go to sleep. Either way, I hope you can enjoy the remainder of this video. This is the first part of covering all 13 Dragon Priests and their 14 masks. The first part will be about Krosis, who he is, where is he, how to defeat him, and what is the loot. Beginning with the who, Krosis is one of the ancient Dragon Priests who never got his own crypt, instead left atop a mountain with a word wall and dragon. His name translates to sorrow. We are not sure about his backstory, but we do have a few theories. The word wall tells a story of sorrow, but we are not directly told if it relates to the priest. Another theory is that he was punished and sent to the top of the mountain to be outcast for something he had done. Krosis can be found at Sheerpoint, west of Windhelm and northeast of Whiterun. If the Dragon Rising quest is not yet complete, there will only be Krosis and no dragon. But if Dragon Rising is completed, there will be a level dragon with him. Fighting a dragon and Dragon Priest concurrently can be a challenge. Luckily, Krosis will not leave his sarcophagus until the player crosses this pillar here. So take out the dragon and then his loyal servant. Once killed, his mask and staff can be looted. His light armor mask gives some amazing benefits, such as fortify, lockpicking, archery, and alchemy by 20 points, making all 3 skills 20% better or more effective depending on the skill. His mask can be improved with an iron ingot and requires the arcane blacksmith perk. Behind him is also a word wall for all 3 words of throw voice. Now for some advice. He's not hard to fight. For the footage I got, I was playing on Legendary and forgot to reel it back. But if you bring a follower, have a proper build, you will easily be able to claim his mask. The footage being shown is from a previous livestream where we set out to collect all 8 base masks with lots of limitations. Here is my first attempt and the attempt where I managed to kill him, with some added rambling about questions my chat had brought up and my take on it. Getting another Elder Scrolls 6 or Elder Scrolls game for a long time. You have Elder Scrolls Online, yeah, but it sucks. It's really not fun. Wake up, bitch! Oh no, I don't do any damage. Don't attack me. I forget who, but I had a wizard with me the one time. And they did like lightning shit, so Krosis just didn't attack the entire time. Can sell those. Oh, it's throw voice. Who the fuck uses this spell? I always forget about it because it's so stupid. Oh fuck, he torched me. I kind of wish I could help, I just kind of can't. He's... Fuck. Fireball's so big. Okay, let's look at my arsenal of potions and what could be useful right now. Oh, wait. I know what to do. 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 He should have a lot less magic now. And he has a bit less health as well. Oh, fuck! My turn to walk away. While he fights him, I'll read that real quick. Yeah. I mean, Skyrim, it's a humongous game. I've been playing it for 12 years now. And it's so weird to think about it because I looked the wrong date. Starfield's been out for 7 months. I don't know. Came out in September. For, I guess, like 8 months. Either way. How's his health looking? Good? You should be able to finish him off there. I was reading that again. Hold on. And the great thing about Skyrim is no matter how much you play it, you will always find a brand new thing you had never seen before. And that's why it's just one of those great games. Same with Fallout 4. Like, I'll play it another time and I'll, like, find a brand new location, a brand new thing I've never seen. Or, you're fucking with me, right? That I've never seen before. And, okay, let's try that again. Put in that one. Oh, of course I'll pay money for more DLC. I'll happily do that. And I did. Because anything is better than nothing. And there's just things wrong with me. We can take, I think it gets all of them. Stun! Fuck, he moved! Stop twirling so fast, it's hard to catch you. If I fucking die right now, I'm gonna be a little upset. Yeah. Hopefully you found this useful in one way or another. The rest of the priests will be uploaded relatively soon. Once they are all up, I'll create one supercut of all 13 priests. I would also like to give a quick thank you to my current channel members, TTC345, Mike, Steelgazer, Spaceman C89, Tristan Me, Justin Herbert, Jonas, and Robert Bathwick. Did you like that intro? I sure did. Anyway, we are now moving on to our second dragon priest of the 13, Otar. Who is he? Where is he? How can we defeat him? And what is his loot? Beginning with the who, Otar the Mad was not always known as the Mad, but once a well-respected ruler and powerful mage. Over time, his thirst for power and extending his own life and magical abilities caused his people to turn on him. Two heroes, Torsten and Seirik, could not kill him, but they sealed him away. Now, even in death, they stay there to make sure no one can free him. Otar can be found here in Ragnvald. Ragnvald? I don't fucking know. Here, north of Markarth, with the tomb being large enough to be seen from the map. He can be defeated by inspecting his sarcophagus, being prompted to get Torsten and Seirik's skulls, and place them into the locking mechanism. Once unlocked, Otar will emerge from his sarcophagus and begin attacking. But, if you're lucky, there is a chance he'll be spawned in wrong. You can skip collecting the skulls and even deal a massive sneak attack on him. His loot consists of a mask, staff, boss chest, and word wall. His mask will grant an additional 30% resistance to fire, frost, and shock. It can be upgraded with a malachite ingot and arcane blacksmith perk. The word wall is one of the words for kind's peace. The tomb is easy to clear out, and so is Otar. If you have a build and a follower, you will be more than fine. I hope someone can find this video useful, and if so, let me know with a like. The remainder of this video will merely just be a walkthrough from start to finish of Ragnvald. This is the third part of covering the 13 Dragon Priests and 14 masks. This part will be about Volsung. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Starting with the who. Volsung's name translates to horror in the dragon tongue. That's all we know. He doesn't have a sentence or two of lore like other dragon priests. He has a translated name. As much as I'd love to sit here and make up stuff and speculate, I don't do that. I like spreading facts, not theories. Where is he? Volsung can be found in, oh god, Volskigi, I don't know, directly west of Solitude, on top of the ruin, that I'm sure we can't just skip to. Here are the solutions to the puzzles in Volskig. The rune that looks like a puzzle is a puzzle. The solution is snake, bear, fox, wolf. How can he be defeated? By going through the tomb until it takes you outside. His sarcophagus is right in front of the word wall, and will open once the word is learned. What is the loot? His mask, word wall, and anything you can find within the tomb. His mask makes prices 20% better. You can carry 20 more points and can let you breathe underwater. It can be upgraded with a corundum ingot and the arcane blacksmith perk. The word wall is one of the words for whirlwind sprint. Once again, he is not hard to fight and can easily be taken down with a build and follower. There's a chance he will exit his sarcophagus and just not attack you. You can skip all of the tombs by just going up the mountain and straight to him. I hope you can find this video useful in one way or another. A like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a guide about clearing the tomb.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Looky here. Looks like we got...
This what you want?
Kill him to get some beer every now and then? Huh?
Is someone there? Oh!
In case you haven't caught on yet, I love the Black Ops soundtrack. Anyway, this is the fourth part of covering the 13 Dragon Priests and their 14 masks. This part will be about Vokun. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Starting off with the who. His name translates to shadow in the dragon tongue. Once again, he has no history or lore. Where is he? He is found within Highgate Ruins and is linked to the quest, A Scroll for Anska. It is located directly east of the Blue Palace and west of Dawnstar. The quest will guide you through Highgate Ruins right into Vokun's throne room. There's a puzzle halfway through. The answer can be seen on top of the wall, but for those too lazy to look, the answer is hawk, whale, fox, snake. How can he be defeated? By walking into his throne room, he will immediately erupt from his sarcophagus. Anska will be there to assist you, along with anyone else you bring with. What is the loot? His mask, staff, boss chest, and word wall. His mask makes alteration, conjuration, and illusion spells cost 20% less to cast. It can be upgraded with a steel ingot and the arcane blacksmith perk. The word wall will grant you 1 word of power to Stormcall. I hope you can find this video useful in one way or another. A like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough of Highgate Ruins.
Huh? I'm Anska. Are you here to help? I've finally located Vokun's crypt. The scroll I'm looking for just has to be here. Maybe you could help find it. I just know it's in here. Some old priest buried here long ago. I've been searching for his tomb for a few years now. It's probably meaningless to you, but according to family legend, it links our bloodline back to Iskramor himself. If Vokun is as powerful as I think, I may need a little help, dealing with him. You can have anything, except the scroll, of course. Great. With the two of us, this should be easy. Last of them. This looks like some sort of lever puzzle. We'll have to figure out the correct order to flip them. Did you hear something? Is someone there? I was sure I heard something. Hey! I never should have come here. Did you hear something? Over here! That's Vokun, the guardian of the scroll. Good riddance. Let's move. The scroll must be in the next room. There it is, on the table. Huh? I cannot thank you enough for all of the help. And here's a little something for helping me out. Need something? Oh, let me look. This is a very exciting moment for me. It's encrypted. It'll take a while to figure this out.
Welcome back. This is the 5th part covering the 13 Dragon Priests and the 14 total masks. This part will be about Rahgot. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Starting with the who, Rahgot translates to anger in the dragon tongue, and oh look, he actually has some lore. Let's get into it. He led the last remnants of the dragon cult to Voralhost after the disappearance of Alduin during the Dragon War. A legion of King Harald's soldiers discovered Rahgot's stronghold and laid siege to it for several weeks. Once the main gate was breached, they fled in the main monastery and collapsed the main stairway. Rahgot's plan was to have some of his followers poise themselves in the front chamber in hopes it would deter the soldiers from going any deeper into the stronghold. The mass suicide was carried out. The children were buried and the remaining cultists died in their beds after drinking the poison. Rahgot's plan worked, and after they saw the horror, they didn't go any deeper into the stronghold. Rahgot survived and was sealed away in a sarcophagus. This can all be seen as you make your way through Voralhost. The bodies, the broken stairs, books, death bells, and poison everywhere. Where is he? Rahgot can be found within Voralhost. On the outside, a high elf will give you orders to go inside and retrieve a powerful weapon from within, starting the quest Siege on the Dragon Cult. It can be found southeast of Riften on the small mountain. How can he be defeated? By following the quest markers through Voralhost. Solve the claw door, with the answer being Fox, Owl, Snake, making it into his room and claiming his mask. Once again, he's easy to take out. The most you should need is a build and a follower. What is the loot? His mask, staff, boss chest, and word wall. His mask will grant an additional 70 points of stamina. It can be upgraded with an Orcish ingot and the Arcane Blacksmith perk. The word wall is for another word of Stormcall. Once you leave Voralhost, the High Elf has switched sides of the war and must be dealt with. You can claim anything from his corpse and camp as well. I hope I properly condensed his lore into the shortest and most important parts. If you can find this video useful in one way or another, a like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough of Voralhost and the quest Siege on the Dragon Cult.
You there, hold! If you're a true friend to Skyrim, you will help me in my mission. The General has sent me to obtain a powerful weapon for the war effort. This was the last great bastion of the Dragon Cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful. It seems that after the strength of the cult was broken in the Dragon War, a last contingent came here to create a stronghold and regroup. King Harold's forces crushed stragglers here during the First Era, and it has been haunted ever since. But the specifics of the siege are unclear. They were among the first men to arrive from Atmora, and they worshipped certain animals as avatars of the gods, dragons being foremost. And for their bloody sacrifices, the dragons gifted their priests with terrible power. But their cruelty was too great for men to bear, and they rose up in what would be called the Dragon War, and the cult swept from the land. Very good. The research I've done seems to indicate that Skorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked-off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Voralhost is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
Kajit Asbat for a moment. You die. Ah, hello. Kajit Asbat for a moment of your time.
The research I've done seems to indicate that Skorm Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked-off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Forelhost is quite haunted, but I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
Wait, it's haunted? I don't like ghosts. Let me think about this for a minute. Wait, who in blazes is this?
Need something? Oh, hold on, I can explain.
Thalmor, you rat. You're not a soldier at all. Must be one of the Thalmor.
Here we go!
This is the 6th part covering 13 priests and 14 masks. This part will be about Hevnoraak. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Starting with the who. Hevnoraak's name translates to brutality in the dragon tongue. Hevnoraak was a powerful dragon priest who practiced mind-controlling magic to build an army of enthralled followers. He was known for his sadistic nature, evident from the torture devices in Volsung. Before his death, Hevnoraak meticulously planned his resurrection by draining his blood and storing it in 3 vessels, intending to transfer his power back into himself to become a lich. An ancient Nord warrior named Valdar discovered this plan and bound himself to Hevnoraak to prevent his reawakening, with Valdar's ghost still guarding the tomb. Where is he? Hevnoraak can be found in Volsung, southeast of Markarth. Following the road from Markarth can take you almost directly to it. How can he be defeated? When you enter Volsung, talk to the ghost, and the quest Evil in Waiting will begin. Follow the quest markers and you will be fighting Hevnoraak in no time. The answer to the claw door is dragon, hawk, wolf. What is the loot? Hevnoraak's mask, staff, boss chest, and word wall. His mask grants immunity to disease and poison. It can be upgraded with an iron ingot in the arcane blacksmith perk. The word wall is a word of power for Aura Whisper. I hope you can find this guide useful in one way or another. A like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough and guide of the quest Evil in Waiting and the location Volsung.
Leave, stranger. Evil stirs in this place. I fear for the security of the very land if it should break free. We stand at the tomb of Hevnoraak, who has been dead for many generations. I fear, however, that his return may be at hand. I have been holding him here. While he regains strength, however, I am fading. By now, I can barely contain his power, much less defeat him if he awakens. But with the help of a living champion, I may be able to succeed. You would do this? 3 vessels in the tomb below hold the power to vanquish Hevnoraak. Before anything else, we need those. Bring them to me. But be careful, mortal. They are guarded by Hevnoraak's minions. They will stop at nothing to see their master return. You found the vessels. I was worried that I had sent you to your death. In life, Hevnoraak drained his own blood from his body. His goal was to transfer his power back into himself after death, becoming a powerful lich. The vessels contain that very blood. Empty them, and you remove any chance he has of regaining his former powers. More dangerous than you know. Left alone, however, he will awaken when he has grown too powerful to be stopped. This is the only way to be sure. Very well. Empty the vessels into the sconce near the throne. Then sit in the throne. When you have done so, I will unbind Hevnoraak. He will awaken in a weakened state, but the Lich is still to be reckoned with. Be ready. Thank you, hero. Now, I may finally rest. Take Hevnoraak's iron mask. It may be of use to you, and serve as some reward for your feat here.
This is the 7th part of covering the 13 Dragon Priests and 14 Masks. This part will be about Morokei. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Who is he? Morokei translates to glorious in the dragon tongue. All we can infer is that he was the ruler of Labyrinthian, or at least stayed behind. When Savos Aaron took 5 apprentices to Labyrinthian for an expedition, it had failed miserably and turned the last 2 into eternal thralls to hold Morokei there. We can find Morokei and the 2 apprentices there years later, when the Dragonborn is tasked with collecting the Staff and Magnus for the College of Winterhold. Where is he? He can be found in Labyrinthian, and is not available until the quest, the Staff of Magnus. But if you don't want to do the whole College of Winterhold quest line, stick around, and I'll show you how to skip it. Labyrinthian is located southeast of Morthal and northwest of Whiterun. How can he be defeated? By going through Labyrinthia until you're tasked with fighting him. Here's some quick tips. He uses a lightning cloak, has a staff that drains magicka, can turn summon danger on you, and has a ward. I would not recommend being a mage, or be a strong lightning mage that can drain his magicka before he can use it on you. If you're melee build, his cloak will hurt you, but not as badly as the mages. He also has a much lower base armor rating compared to other priests. There are fire and ice doors. Just use the opposite element to pass through the door, whether it's a shout, enchanted weapon, or just the opposite spell. The entirety of the College of Winterhold questline can be completed without casting a single spell. Periodically through Labyrinthia, he will completely drain your magicka, but this can be counter-reacted with either the Atronach perk in the Alteration spell tree, or the Atronach stone, giving you magicka instead of draining it. There's also a chance he will never attack and just float around instead. There's also the possibility of him spawning outside the safety bubble. Now for the clip. Go outside Labyrinthia and climb up this. Go in through this trapdoor and make sure you have a few plates. Drop the plate, unequip all your armor, and walk into the plate until this happens. Once you've clipped through, slowly turn to the left, walk around the corner here, and you will phase back through the wall. Unbar the door. And walk to this door and get the angle to pull the lever. Walk down here and surprise, another barred door. Plate clip number 2. Unbar the door and walk through. Now you're at the boss chest and ready to face Morokei. What is the loot? His mask, Staff of Magnus, boss chest, word wall, and many other things that can spawn within. His mask makes magicka regenerate 100% faster, can be upgraded with refined moonstone and the arcane blacksmith perk. The Staff of Magnus is related to the quest, the Staff of Magnus. Collecting it before getting the quest may or may not break the game. If you do collect it beforehand, maybe store it somewhere safe, so when you start the quest, it'll tell you to go there. The staff absorbs 20 points of magicka per second, and when this target is out of magicka, it will begin to absorb health. The word wall is a word of power for slow time. I hope I properly covered everything important for this. The plate clipping can be tricky, but it works. If you just do exactly as I do in the video, it should work eventually. I myself still have not mastered after 13 years, so it might take a bit. If you found this guide useful in any way, a like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough of Labyrinthian.
I can't believe we're doing this. language of yours. Have you returned? Do you seek to finish that which you could not? You only face failure once more. Did he warn you that your willpower would be your undoing? That it would only serve to strengthen me? Face your end.
This is the 8th part of covering the 13 Dragon Priests and 14 Masks. This part will be about Nahkriin. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Who is he? Nahkriin translates to vengeance in the Dragon tongue and protects the portal to Sovngarde. Where is he? He is found only during the main quest line and can only be encountered once. You will be taken to Skudolfin as the game's point of no return. Nahkriin is located just outside the portal to Sovngarde. How can he be defeated? Making your way through the temple and solving the puzzles. Here's a quick answer to all of them. The right gate solution from east to west is snake, eagle, whale. The left gate from east to west is snake, snake, whale. The next pillar puzzle going from north to south is whale, snake, eagle. The diamond dragon claw is also here. In looking at its palm, we can see the answer is fox, moth, dragon. And once you're back outside, run up to Nahkriin and attack him. The dragons alongside him will not attack you unless provoked. Nahkriin is easy to take out, but you won't have your follower or anyone else here to help you. This is all you. What is the loot? His mask, boss chest, and word wall. His mask will give you an additional 50 points of magicka, along with destruction and restoration spells costing 20% less to cast. It can be upgraded with an ebony ingot in the arcane blacksmith perk. The word wall is a word of power for Stormcall. I hope you can find this video useful in one way or another. A like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough of Skudolfin.
Skoldolfin fin Kostino. 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 Skoldolfin fin Kostino.
This is the 9th part of covering the 13 Dragon Priests and 14 total masks. This part will be about the Wooden Mask, Konahrik, and Vahlok. I'm combining them together as I see no reason not to, and they're all relatively short. Starting with the Wooden Mask, not much is known about it besides its hidden power. Outside Labyrinthian, there's that f***ing air freshener. Outside Labyrinthian, there is a small crypt. Within is the Wooden Mask, a note on the ground, and some sort of ruined shrine. When we put on the Wooden Mask, it'll transport us back in time, with the shrine fully restored. Once there, we can put in all 8 Dragon Priest masks and collect the final one. Konahrik means warlord in the dragon tongue. When low in health, it has a chance to heal the wearer and damage nearby enemies, or summon a spectral dragon priest. This means that when you're below 15% health, each hit afterwards has a 15% chance to cause an explosion that will knock back enemies, give you Flame Cloak for 15 seconds, and cast Grand Healing on you and your allies, with a 3% chance of summoning the Spectral Dragon Priest for 60 seconds. It can be upgraded with a gold ingot in the Arcane Blacksmith perk. It has no concrete lore, but lots of speculation that I will bring up later. During the Mythic era, a priest in Solstheim discovered Miraak's plan to usurp the power from the dragons, and fought back with his immense loyalty. After a long and intense battle, Miraak had lost. He ended up trapped in Apocrypha, with the priest sealing his temple to keep him locked away. The priest was commended with his own tomb, which can be cleared in the quest, Lost Legacy, where you can fight him at the end. You are rewarded with a boss chest and all words for Battle Fury. This priest was Vahlok the Jailer, and he has no mask. There is only one dragon priest in the game without a mask, Vahlok. The same dragon priest that almost killed the first dragonborn, Miraak, before Hermaeus Mora could save him. In order for Vahlok to almost kill a dragonborn, just as a dragon priest, he must show immense power. The battle between Vahlok and Miraak was so destructive, it ripped Solstheim off of Skyrim. Remember in this video, as much as I'd love to sit here and make up stuff and speculate, I don't do that. I like spreading facts, not theories. That guy is stupid and dumb. Here are 6 short possible theories regarding Vahlok and Konahrik. Konahrik is a warlord, and a warlord would happily go out of their way to kill 8 other priests for a powerful mask. My only problem with this one would be, why would the priest want to incentivize someone to go out and slay them all? Number 2, the priests had to decide who Konahrik was. They would all have to agree or they couldn't be elected. 3, Vahlok's mask was destroyed in the fight and never got a new one. 4, he was elected and granted the use of Konahrik and returned it after the fight. 5, Vahlok never got Konahrik because he felt he did not deserve it for not being able to finish the job. Number 6, the priest felt the same way and thought he was not worthy yet. Either way, I hope you can find this video useful and possibly get your own idea for Konahrik and Vahlok. If you do, I'd love to read about it in the comments. A like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough for clearing out Vahlok's tomb. This is the 10th part covering the 13 dragon priests and 14 total masks. This part will be about Zahkriisos. I don't know. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Starting with the who, Zahkriisos, translated from the dragon tongue, means blood sword. No major lore. Where is he? He can be found in Ravenrock Mine, in Ravenrock, during the quest, The Final Descent. How can he be defeated? By talking to Krosis in Ravenrock Mine. He will task you with finding the remains of Gratian Corellius. Following all the quest markers will lead you right to him. There is a chance that he will not attack after exiting his tomb. Shocker. You can also run past him, read the Black Book, complete the Black Book, and there is a chance he will not attack you. What is the loot? That's a lot of words. Zahkriisos, Bloodscale Blade, Black Book, Boss Chest, Word Wall, and the payment from Krosis. Zahkriisos will give you 50% more resistance to shock and lets you deal 25% more damage with shock. It can be upgraded with an ebony ingot and the arcane blacksmith perk. The Bloodscale Blade is a two-handed greatsword with a unique enchantment. It releases an energy blast with power attacks that deal 30 damage. For those wondering, that is how you solve the puzzle. Send the energy attack with the corresponding light. Vertical, look at it and use a power attack. Horizontal, walk to the side and power attack. The Black Book is Winds of Change. It can grant you one of the three: Companion's Insight, Lover's Insight, or Scholar's Insight. The Word Wall will grant you Word of Power for Dragon Aspect. The payment you receive depends on your level. I fucking read all that first try, hell yeah! I hope you can find this video useful in one way or another. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough of Ravenrock Mine, the quest The Final Descent, and the Black Book, Winds of Change. A like would be greatly appreciated.
This should be interesting. This should be good. A fight.
Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy? Why should I tell you? I don't even know who you are. Maybe. Been difficult trusting people lately. They think I'm crazy. But mark my words, these mines hold a secret that could put Ravenrock back on the map. A secret the East Empire Company swept under the rug 2 centuries ago. It killed my great-grandfather and left Ravenrock with a worthless and tainted mine. Gratian Corellius. He spent his entire life exploring ancient ruins across Tamriel, and he died in these very mines almost 200 years ago. The East Empire Company called it a terrible accident, claiming that he was lost in a rockfall, but I know better. My wife and I were cleaning out our home, and we came across some of my great-grandfather's things locked in an old chest. I found an unsent letter he'd written to the East Empire Company, and a key. It describes a discovery that was made in the mine by some of the diggers. They wanted Gratian to take a closer look. The East Empire Company must have felt it was of great value, as they locked that section of the mine off from everyone else. It is. Well, I assume it is. I haven't been able to find the entrance. Finally, someone who believes me. I'm telling you, there's something big down there. Something that the East Empire Company wanted to hide from everyone. Look, my wife nags that I'm too old to go traipsing around these mines chasing my story. Time's my enemy. It's caught up with me before I could find the answers that I'm looking for. I do. I want to know what happened to Gratian, and what the East Empire Company is keeping from all of us. Gratian kept a journal of notes about his discoveries. If you can find his remains, I'm hoping it will help. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key. Please, do this for me, so I can finally regain the respect that I've lost. Be careful down there. The mine can be treacherous. Someone do something.
So, another seeker after knowledge enters my realm. I am Hermaeus Mora, Prince of Fate and Lord of Secrets. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Perhaps you will be clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden here. If so, welcome. Oh, you are a fool or a coward. If so, you are in peril. Read your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
Get myself a place.
Never do another spell.
Over here.
Over here.
Damn wizards. Not good enough for your precious college, eh?
Ah, hello. I offer greetings to you, yes? May you walk in warm sands.
You're back. Please, tell me what you found. Let me see that. Huh, I knew it. Gratian's death wasn't because of a rockfall. It was just a story to keep people away from the tombs. Now that I have his journal in hand, I can get some closure from the East Empire Company. Make them pay for lying to everyone. Thank you. Now, I believe I owe you a little more than a debt of gratitude for all that work you did. Here, it's not much, but it's the best an old retired miner can do. Mark my words, Raven Rock isn't finished yet.
Alright, let's read this all in one shot. This is the 11th part of carving the 13 Dragon Priests and 14 total masks. This part will be about Dukaan. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Who is he? Dukaan, translated from the dragon tongue, means dishonor. No major lore. Where is he? He can be found in White Ridge Barrow, far north of Solstheim. How can he be defeated? By making your way through the barrow until you reach him. He can be a little tricky to find, but in the main chamber, the first one you enter, there is a path guarded by cobwebs. Cut through them and you'll find him pretty quickly. What is the loot? Dukaan? Black Book, Word Wall, Boss Chest, and access to the Imbuing Chamber. Dukaan increases your frost resistance by 50% and makes your frost spells deal 25% more damage. It can be upgraded with an Ebony Ingot and the Arcane Blacksmith perk. The Black Book is the Sallow Regent. After completion, you can choose between Seeker of Might, Seeker of Sorcery, or Seeker of Shadows. The Word Wall will grant you Word of Power for Cyclone. The Imbuing Chamber lets you make spiders. Really cool concept. Too bad it's out of the way, hard to get to, it's expensive, and they die really easily. I hope you found this video useful in one way or another. A like would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walk through White Ridge Barrow and the Black Book, Sallow Regent. I might have left something out somewhere. I kind of wrote this at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not revising it, so enjoy.
So, another seeker after knowledge enters my realm. I am Hermaeus Mora, Prince of Fate and Lord of Secrets. This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Perhaps you will prove clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden here. If so, welcome. Perhaps you are a fool. If so, you are in peril. Read your book again and escape before Apocrypha claims you forever.
This is the 12th part of covering the 13 dragon priests and 14 total masks. This part will be about Ahzidal. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Who is he? Finally, lore. The man who became known as Ahzidal was born in Saarthal during the Mythic era, where his prodigious talent for magic and enchanting quickly surpassed that of his peers. Seeking greater knowledge, he left his wife and child to study with the elves. When he returned home years later, he found Saarthal destroyed by the elves, and his loved ones either dead or missing. Vowing vengeance, he adopted the name Ahzidal, meaning embittered destroyer. He mastered enchanting, learning from the Dwemer, Aelids, Snow Elves, Chimer, and Altmer, and ultimately helped Ysgramor's army annihilate the elves with his powerful enchantments. Ahzidal's thirst for knowledge and power did not abate with this victory. He delved into the secrets of the dragons, becoming one of their high priests, and receiving a magical ebony mask that enhanced his control over fire. His quest for power led him to seek out Daedric knowledge, which brought him both great power and madness, resulting in his exile by the fellow dragon priest. He became an acolyte of Miraak and followed him to Solstheim. After Miraak's fall, Ahzidal was sealed away within Kolbjorn Barrow, along with his powerful artifacts. Where is he? He can be found within Kolbjorn Barrow, just east of Ravenrock. How can he be defeated? By talking to Raoul Sidarius at Kolbjorn Barrow. I cannot speak fucking Swedish. And helping fund his excavation, starting the quest unearthed. Give him money, wait a few days, clear out the barrow, and repeat until you fight Ahzidal. It will cost 11,000 total gold and will happen in 4 different phases. Following quest markers and smacking the shit out of him, his primary attack is fire and necromancy. You can only raise the Draugr once to fight you before they turn to ash. You can hide behind pillars and take pot shots if necessary. What is the loot? That's a lot of words. Ahzidal. Ahzidal's set of armor and rings. Black Book. Word Wall. Boss Chest. Ahzidal grants 50% more resistance to fire and lets you deal 25% more damage with fire. It can be upgraded with an ebony ingot and the arcane blacksmith perk. His set of armor is nuts, starting with the helmet. It increases your conjuration and rune spells by 25%, but they can be cast twice as far. The chest plate, when enemies strike you, they have a 5% chance of being paralyzed. Gauntlets make wards 25% less effective, but you absorb half the magicka from spells. The boots allow you to walk on water. The Ring of Arcania lets you cast Freeze Ignite, and Ignite is unbelievably fucking broken. Ring of Necromancy lets you reanimate corpses and they explode for 50 points of frost damage. Finally, if you're wearing 4 and only 4 pieces of Ahzidal, it'll make your enchanting get increased by 10 points. The Black Book is Filament and Filigree, allowing you to have one of the 3. Secret of Strength, Secret of Arcania, or Secret of Protection. The Word Wall is a word of power for Cyclone. I hope you found this video useful in one way or another. A like and even a subscription this time would be greatly appreciated. The remainder of this video will be a walkthrough of Kolbjorn Barrow. Hey, I fucking got it that time. The quest Unearthed and the Black Mud. You're kidding. And the Black Book, Filament, and Filigree.
Damn it. What am I going to do? There's something you need. With me? What's the matter with you?
Sorry, I've just had a lot of hawk-faced cowards coming by to mock my efforts.
It probably can't hurt to tell you. You look mostly honest. The name's Rollis. Rollis Sidaris, out of Moorhold. I've got a financier waiting for me back on the mainland. Sent me here in the interests of obtaining some rare antiquities. The relics of Ahzidal.
But this whole thing became a disaster right quick, let me tell you. You come out of the Northern Ashlands, you don't expect things to go easy, you know. But this was something outside my particular expertise. When I first got to Kolbjorn, you couldn't even see it. Buried in the ash, like most other things on this blasted island. Dug out a pile of the stuff taller than me just to find the barrow. Who knows how much to reach the door. Excavating isn't exactly my specialty. Even if it was, the ash storms fill it in faster than you can dig. You think I've got that kind of money? No, I only get paid on delivery. Can't afford to go out of pocket.
pocket for 1,000 septims on this. Takes money to make money, all that rot. There's a lot of it at the other end, but I can't get there without a little kick to start it off. What, are you serious? Well, I think I could make that work. We can sort out the details of our little arrangement later, but for now, I'll manage the dig if you can manage the coin. Do you have the gold? It's all here. Well then, looks like I have a good bit of work to start on. I'll head back to Raven Rock and round up some diggers. Once we've got something worth looking at, I'll send word to you. Pleasure doing business with you, partner. I'll see you soon.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. I got this from a pretty excited-looking dark elf around Raven Rock. He said it was important I got it to you as soon as I could. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, it's you. This isn't good. We only got a little ways in when something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor. Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over. Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something, though. I don't know. Any luck? Well, perhaps there's some hope for us yet. Now, I have to go recruit some more miners. It won't be easy, seeing as none of their friends came back from the first attempt. We'll have to sweeten the pot a bit this time. I think I'll need, say, 2,000 septims to hire replacements. I never get tired of that sound. It'll take me a few days to dig up some more laborers, but swing back when you get a chance. See how we're doing.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Another note from your friend Rallis. I hope everything is all right. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
And now you're back. Great. Just great. Draugr again. I mean, we should have expected it, right?
What else do you find in these damned crypts but waves and waves of Draugr? At least 6 of the diggers are dead. The rest of them ran off, and I don't blame them. You've had some luck with these things before. Do you think you could go back in, see if anyone's still alive? Any news? I should have figured. Damn. Well, at least we can get back to work. But hazard pay keeps piling up, and this won't be getting any cheaper. I'm going to hire some mercenaries this time, too. Having some people around who know how to fight should. Well, it'll set the miners at ease, and hopefully keep them alive. But they won't be cheap either. It's going to hit 3,000 this time, I'm afraid. Have you got that on you? We're going to be making this back 50-fold, partner. Trust me on this. I'll go hire a new crew and some brawny types to keep them safe. Come back and check in on us. Nothing can stop us this time.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Another letter from Rallis. He's starting to scare me a little. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
It's Rollis' problem
Oh,
now.
I was hoping I wouldn't see you quite so soon. Yes, well, the mercenaries did their jobs. Worth every centime. Of course, they might disagree. The dead ones, anyway.
Gods, what a disaster.
I feel like we've done this before, but that just means we're getting good at it. You go make the Draugr dead again, and I'll keep the rest of these in-laws from running off.
Flames was high.
Fust Ruda!
Those soldiers weren't
Well?
worth much.
Good. I'm glad I can count on you, at least. I think we're almost to the bottom of the barrel, but... it's going to be everything I can do to find more miners. We've developed quite the reputation. But for enough gold, I can do it. Just barely. 5,000. I know you could almost buy a house for that much, but like I said, we've got quite the reputation out here. And coin is the only counterweight for a bad reputation. Have you got the money? Good, good. This time I'll spring for some more experienced muscle. That should do the trick.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got another letter from Rallis, but this is the last thing I'm delivering for him. That place is just too much for me. Looks like that's it. Got to go. Somebody, help!
Oh, God. What happened? What have I done? I don't remember. Ever since I got here to Kolbjorn, I've heard whispers, voices, thoughts, imaginings. They've only gotten louder since I've stayed. Pounding, driving. A couple of times I blacked out. It was just before the Draugr woke up. I don't know. Maybe. It's what he wanted. He just needed their energy. I don't know. I hope I didn't. But maybe I... Please, you have to believe me. Of course. I don't even want to hear the word barrow again. Ever. I'll go to Ravenrock and you won't mention this to anyone. If you see me there, just give a nod and I'll lend you a hand if you need it. It's the least I can do. Just keep this quiet. Azura's wisdom to you, friend. I owe you that much. What in the...
So, another seeker after knowledge enters my realm. I am Hermaeus Mora, Prince of Fate and Lord of This is Apocrypha, where all knowledge is hoarded. Perhaps you will prove clever enough to uncover the secrets hidden here. If so, welcome. Perhaps you are a fool or a coward. If so, you are in error. Read your book again and mistake before Apocrypha claims you forever.
So Otar, are you so easily swayed? No, not yet. We should greet our guest first. And so the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha. No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended. He is a fickle master, you know. But now I will be free of him. My time in Apocrypha is over. You are here in your full power, and thus subject to my full power. You will die, and with the power of your soul, I will return to Solstheim and be master of my own fate once again. Crucifix!
This is the 13th part of covering the 13 Dragon Priests and 14 total masks. This part will be about Miraak. Who is he? Where is he? How can he be defeated? And what is the loot? Who is he? Miraak means allegiance guide or loyalty guide. Miraak is an ancient dragon priest from the Mythic era, and is known as the first Dragonborn. Initially serving the dragons in Skyrim, Miraak discovered his innate ability to master the Thu'um. Gaining forbidden knowledge and power from the Daedric prince Hermaeus Mora, he turned against his dragon overlords, seeking to overthrow them and establish his own dominion. This rebellion was supported by several dragon priests loyal to Miraak, such as Ahzidal, Dukaan, and Zahkriisos, but was fiercely opposed by others who remained loyal to the dragons, including powerful figures like Vahlok the Jailer. The ensuing conflict saw Miraak's eventual defeat by the Dragon Cult. Instead of killing him, Hermaeus Mora intervened and transported Miraak to Apocrypha, Hermaeus' realm of oblivion, where he remained for eras, amassing great knowledge and power. Where is he? In Apocrypha, following the Dragonborn main quest line. It will guide you right to him. The only prerequisite is starting the quest the way of the voice. His cultists will meet you in a nearby town and begin the Dragonborn quest line. How can he be defeated? By making your way into the Black Book, Waking Dreams, and heading to the summit of Apocrypha. The book can be confusing to navigate, but I will have a full walkthrough once I get done yapping. There's a puzzle involving 4 books. They look like how they sound. The fight is broken down into 4 phases. You are essentially having to kill Miraak 4 different times. What is the loot? Miraak, Miraak's armor and weapons, Ben will shout, the ability to clear skill tree perks, the ability to clear the tree stone, the annoying shit no longer stealing your dragon souls, onto the armor. Miraak's mask can increase your magicka between 40 and 70 points depending on the level when you acquired it. His robes absorb 15% of the magicka from dragon breath and spells. When hit by physical attacks, there's a chance tentacles will spawn out of the ground and a high chance they will explode and cause 100 points of poison damage. The gauntlets and boots both add 5% to the absorption effect from his robes. Miraak's staff sprays hentai on the ground, and the level you get it at dictates the amount of charges it has. Miraak's sword looks like a lurker's cock and absorbs stamina from targets and the damage and charges depending on the level you got it at. Holy fuck, why did I make a run-on sentence? Miraak's sword looks like a lurker's cock and absorbs stamina from the targets. The damage and charges depend on the level you acquired it at. With a maxed out Ben Will shout, you can yell hard enough to calm almost anything, including dragons, and ride them. You can clear any skill tree without legendarying it. You can clear the tree stone outside Miraak's temple and temporarily make spells cost 75% less magicka to cast. I hope you found this video useful in one way or another. I wrote this while very tired and will not be making any changes. Leave a like or I'll use Miraak's staff on you. The remainder of this video... Fuck. The remainder of this video will be a guide and walkthrough of the Summit of Apocrypha and the Black Book, Winds of Change. Man, I'm fucking funny when I'm tired. The remainder of this video will be a guide and walkthrough of the Summit of Apocrypha and the Black Book, Winds of Change.
has the mastery. Climb aboard and I will carry you to Miraak. Beware. Miraak is strong. He knew you would come here. Yes, Lori. Rahgot. I will land at once.
So, Otar, are you so easily swayed? No, not yet. We should greet our guest first. And so the first Dragonborn meets the last Dragonborn at the summit of Apocrypha. No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended. He is a fickle master, you know. But now I will be free of him. My time in Apocrypha is over. You are here in your full power, and thus subject to my full power. You will die, and with the power of your soul, I will return to Solstheim and be master of my own fate once again. Krosis! Ah!
Did you think to escape me, Miraak? You can hide nothing from me here. No matter. I have found a new dragonborn to serve me.
May he be rewarded for his service, as I am.
Miraak harbored fantasies of rebellion against me. Learn from his example. Serve me faithfully, and you will continue to be richly rewarded.